I'm sorry I'm late.
I'm hungry.
I know, dear, I'm so sorry. On today's episode of Wow Japan Overtime, we will be looking at Japanese meals on a budget.
Hurry up.
Sorry. Does that help?
I'm all better now.
Today we will be looking at Japanese meals on a budget. Japanese foods have been known to be very pricey, but Daiso has a whole range of food stuff that is only sold at $2.
But are they any good?
Well, that's the challenge. We will be tasting a menu made with stuff mainly from Daiso.
And we'll see how good they are.
Breakfast! So for breakfast, we are having hot cakes made with Daiso's instant pancake mix and Siscon cornflakes. Would you like some?
No.
More?
Very crunchy.
I recommend eating it with this raspberries or strawberries. So on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'll go with 6.
I'm not really a cornflakes person, but I think it's a 6 too for me. You can see the inside is really fluffy.
It goes very well with the maple syrup. I think it was a bit on the dry side, but it really has a lot to do with the cooking skills. So I won't mention any names.
So what will your score be? On a scale of 1 to 10.
I would go with a 4. Yeah.
You're not a fan of the pancakes or?
Or maybe I'm just more of a fan of waffles.
Waffle versus
Yeah.
pancakes. Well, for me, I would give it about a 5.
Lunch! Okay.
So, are you a big fan of soba?
Yeah, I eat it quite a lot because I'm vegetarian and it's a very easy choice. My chopstick skills are not on point.
Watch your shit.
It's kind of on the salty side.
Is it from the sauce or from the noodles?
Mm.
But I think the noodles texture is not bad.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
If I'm talking about the noodles, I'll go with 8.
I think it says here this is clam flavored.
The first taste was quite refreshing, but there's a aftertaste. I think it comes from the clam.
I think I can still taste the miso despite the clam flavor. And I think the miso tastes pretty good actually. Without the if this was without the clam, I would be at 9. I definitely would buy this to drink.
With clam, it will be a 6 for me, but if it's original, I could go up to 9 or 10. Snacks!
Okay, so we are opening the Piri Koro soy sauce coated peanuts.
Okay. We have the peanuts.
No, personally, I prefer this kind of savory snacks. This one is broken open, so you can see the inside. It's actually a very crispy shell with a peanut on the inside.
But I could keep eating this.
Yeah. This one is special because it's milk and red bean, I think. Azuki bean milk flavor.
Here we go!
So it looks the same like all the other caramel corns.
It smells really sweet.
I think if you're expecting to taste the strong flavors of Azuki, then this might not be the one for you. So this whole bottle is available at Daiso for like $2. And here you can actually see the old-fashioned way of drinking ramen, which is through a bottle and a marble.
I actually tried drinking that in Japan once, and I had such a hard time with the marble. It was like, let me drink this!
Ah.
Wow.
There's no alcohol in this, right? Are you underage?
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's fizzing in my mouth. I don't know, is this too strong for you?
I actually think that this ramen flavor is not too bad. Because previously I've tried the grape flavored in the metal bottles one, and I think those are way much sweeter. So shall we give them a score? Starting with the peanuts, I would say 8. I think it's pretty comparable to the ones that are found outside.
And for the corn,
Honestly, I think it tastes like all the other caramel corns that are out there. And the only one that I felt was a bit more different was the vanilla flavored one, because that one, the smell is actually pretty strong. So for me, this would be a 6 to 7.
10 out of 10 for me.
And the ramune.
Yep. I will give this a 7. And if I shake this and give it to someone, I'll give it a 10.
I actually like this flavor a lot, so I would give it like 9 out of 10 maybe.
Dinner!
And it's dinner time!
What's for dinner?
There's carbonara pasta and there's plum porridge.
That's just porridge for me.
No, don't steal my noodle. The sauce looks really creamy and thick.
Surprisingly, it's not very thick and overwhelming.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having this because normally what happens is when we order carbonara, I wouldn't be able to finish it by like 10 minutes into the meal because it's way too thick and you get sick of it pretty quickly. But this is actually really good. So the porridge with 1 plum. I've got the bowl with the plum in it.
I got the one that doesn't
Without?
have anything. But I'll try the porridge in its true
Oh, the plum
form.
is actually pretty big. You want it?
I taste the plum in the porridge. It's kind of weird.
It's actually really sour. I was not expecting that. It looks really not like normal porridge, but the sourness
The texture is very nice, right?
much better than what I could cook for porridge actually.
I would give it a 9
9?
because I really like the texture and it's really easy to make because it comes in liquid form and you just have to heat it up.
I'm not too big a fan of the sourness. I kind of like plum in my like lemon juice maybe, but not so much in my porridge. Dessert!
Pudding!
And it comes with really simple instructions. So it comes in 2 parts, the pudding and the caramel sauce. So for the caramel sauce, you just add water, hot water to it to make it liquid form. And the pudding is mixed. The pudding mix is mixed with with milk and boiled, right? Yeah, and then after that, it becomes like this. Woo. Can you see it jiggling?
Smooth.
Yep, you can actually see the inside. It's really smooth, both the outside and the inside.
It melts in your mouth, right? You don't really have to chew it. It just goes in very smoothly and the taste is very nice with the caramel.
The caramel's a little bit bitter to some, but I think it makes for a very good balance with the already sweet custard pudding.
I'm sorry, I gave up on hosting because I was eating this. Well, when I first heard that we were going to try Daiso food today, I wasn't really expecting much from it. But I think it was quite surprising because some of the food were actually not bad. I like the porridge even though everyone hated it, but it's really convenient.
Not forgetting the soba noodles. Even though we did make a blunder regarding the sauce, it was meant to be diluted with water.
Yeah.
So
that was too salty.
actually, I feel that the ingredients at Daiso are readily available for everybody, but it very much depends on whether you are able to cook or not.
I think with the right skills, you can make restaurant-worthy dishes anywhere and from anything. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was really tasty.
If you like this video, do like and subscribe to our channel.
Where else do you get Japanese food for cheap? Drop us a comment below and let us know.
I'm Michi,
I'm Kamiya.
and this has been Wild Japan Overtime. Bye bye. Are you holding?